Okay, so chapter 5 is all about DNS, which is Domain Name System. And what's most important about DNS is that it provides name resolution. Or in other words, its primary function is to translate human-readable host names such as Microsoft.com or Google.com to network-required Internet Protocol addresses, IP addresses. So it makes it possible for us to open an Internet Explorer and browse the World Wide Web using names instead of the IP addresses. We would have to remember, 207.246.19.190 every time we wanted to visit a website. So, this chapter begins, we need to reset our network adapters and disable DHCP. So because I had to reinstall this on my virtual machine, I'm not sure if this will work totally. I don't know what's here. I don't know what needs to be changed, but we're going to give it a wing. So this activity also requires, before we can perform the other activities in Chapter 5, we have to do this. So I thought we would set this up. It also requires a computer with 2 network adapters. I'm unclear about that. Don't know if I have them or don't have them, so we'll just see how it goes. So you want to open up your machine and go to Start and Server Manager, which is exactly where we are. We want to click on Roles. Also, my computer is moving really slow with the virtual machine. Okay, and we don't need to remove any because as we can see here, there are 0 of 16 installed, so we don't even have any installed. Okay, which is good for what we're doing right now. Okay, had we had any roles installed, what we would have done is to click Remove Roles, and in that place then we would have clicked the Before You Begin window, click Next. In the Remove Server Roles window, we wanted to click the DHCP server to remove the check mark and to click Next. In the Confirm Removal Selections window, verify the DHCP server is listed and then click Remove. The DHCP server role is removed from Windows Server 2008. And so this is where we are. You would close that window, restart your machine for the changes to finish the removal. Okay. When a Remove Roles Wizard dialog box appears, click Yes to restart your computer. Okay. So, under the Roles Summary in the Server Manager, verify that DHCP is not listed, and as you can see we don't have any roles, so we don't have to worry about that. Open a command prompt, so we're going to go ahead and close this, and we're going to go to our command prompt from the Start menu and enter the following command to change the IP address and the DNS information. So here we go. We're going to do freaks me out when the words get separated like that. Okay, 192.168.100.10 255.255.255.255-0. Now, I was confused previously about this, and I don't understand, because if I hit enter to go down, it's just going to enter it. And there's 2 commands in this. So I don't know what to hit to get down there. So I'm going to hit enter. Okay, because we needed that. So let's do, even though it's got it separated into two little paragraphs, let's put it all together and see what works. You know, all these little, everything counts when you're in the command prompt area. You need to make sure that there's spaces where there's supposed to be spaces. Now see, I didn't have a space there, so static. See, it shows a different line, and I don't know how to do that. So 192.168 space 255, 255, 255. Whoops. We're all familiar with these now, aren't we? Okay, and then I'm going to put a space, and here's the second line of information, which is separated in my book, but it is not separated. I don't know how to make it on a second line there. So we're telling it two different things. I may have to contact my teacher about this because I don't understand. 192. But it looked like it might have been looking for this piece of information. See how it says invalid source parameter? Oh, well, that was that thing because I didn't put a space there. Okay, so I ran those two paragraphs that are in my example together, and hopefully it understands. So we'll hit enter, make sure we've got spaces. Okay. The following command was not found. Okay, let's try this then. Let's try, maybe my problem was maybe I did need to hit enter in between there. So I said this is very tricky. Whoops. Whoop. Oh. I had to back up and now it freaks out. Okay. Space 255. Okay, that's the first one. So let's hit enter and see that we may have gotten that correct. Okay, see, the interface may be disconnected and it can't find the file specified. So I don't understand how to do this, how to get the second line in there. So evidently I'm not going to be able to do this at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and try to get a hold of my teacher and then come back to it. Okay, because I don't know how long it's going to take for my teacher to get back to me on this, I see that it says fail to configure the DHCP service. That's just what we undid. The interface may be disconnected. Yes, that's what we were supposed to do. The system cannot find the file specified. So I am a little confused by that. I'm waiting to hear back from her. So I'm going to do this video in two parts. So I'm going to end this one, part one, and I'll start a part two when I can figure out what it is that I need to do here. Thank you. We're learning, aren't we?